I have like a million questions on this. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to answer some of your queries related to hair. So I'm going to take some questions which you guys asked me on Instagram, and I'm also going to be answering some of the questions which I often get on my YouTube channel. So I hope this video helps you. So let's just jump straight into the video. The first question is, my hair, rather scalp, gets oily right the day after I wash it. What do I do? So that means you have an oily scalp, and when you have oily scalp, you have to use certain shampoos that will clean out all the sebum and the oil which your scalp is producing. If you're using any hydrating shampoos, any gentle shampoos, then stop using it. Instead, try to use the shampoos that are meant for oily scalp, like the L'Oreal Scalp Advanced one. That is a really great shampoo. Then Plum Tea Tree Oil shampoo is really nice for oily scalp. I'm so sorry, I'm getting too many hiccups. And it can also be due to your product buildup, so avoid applying too much conditioner or leave-in products near your root area. So these two are main things. Like, just use stronger shampoos in general which will clean out your scalp. And there's one more reason for your scalp getting oily very often. If you're used to washing your hair very often, your scalp gets used to it, and that's how it produces more oil. But if you make a habit of not washing your hair that often, if you're washing it every other day, maybe wash it once in 3 or 4 days. So just slowly add that habit, and once your hair gets used to not washing that often, it does not get that oily. And if it helps, you can also use dry shampoos. So dry shampoos are something which comes really handy when you don't really want to wash your hair. I use dry shampoos mostly when I'm traveling or sometimes after my gym workouts. So I like the dry shampoos from Batiste, and I also use the Appetite dry shampoo recently, so you can check them out. Next question is something that actually reduces hair fall. So your hair fall, your hair loss is mostly due to your internal issues. So please take care of your health. Eat nutritious food, eat all your vitamins, minerals, eat your protein, so that can really impact your hair health. And focus on your lifestyle, exercise regularly, drink lots of water, follow a good healthy hair routine. And if you're still getting excessive hair fall, and I'm talking about hair loss here, not the usual hair fall which we get, which is supposed to happen. So if that is happening, then you can consult a doctor, get your blood work done. So it could be due to some internal issues, some hormonal imbalance. It could be a lot of factors, right? But if you simply want to avoid unnecessary hair fall which we might get due to stress or bad hair habits, so first thing is, of course, reduce stress from your life. You can exercise, you can follow a lot of activities which will help you with that. And the next thing is taking care of your hair, by using products or just with your regular healthy hair habits. So that can be stimulating your scalp, exfoliating it, because hair growth comes from there. So you need to keep your scalp healthy. Avoid too much buildup, because buildup also causes unnecessary hair fall. Keep your ends moisturized and nicely hydrated so that they don't break from the middle, because that also is a part of hair fall. Additionally, you can use hair oils. Hair oils are really beneficial for hair growth and hair health. I love many hair oils. Coconut oil I love for my scalp. Then this Kama Ayurveda Bringadi hair thylam, I really like that one because I've noticed little bit of difference in my hair after using that oil. So it's just, these are just topical things, but I would recommend you to focus internally first, and then you can form healthy hair habits and just make it a part of your life. Next question is related again. So there are these serums that helps in hair regrowth. Could you talk about those? So I have like 3 hair growth serums right now, and I really want to try them. Like, I have seen these videos, like especially the Wishcare hair growth serum. I've seen these videos all over the internet, and I have these serums at home, since last year, and I decided to finally start using them this year consistently and then make a video on them. I'm so bad at following that routine. I'm just not consistent. Whenever I remember, I use the serum, and that is like once in a month. I just forget. I've also kept these serums next to my bed so I remember, but I still feel really lazy every time I procrastinate. But I hope I get in a routine of trying them every day so that I can share my views on them. But from what I know, they have these certain ingredients like redensil and other ingredients which I'm not an expert with. So they definitely do cause your hair to grow a little bit, from what I have researched and from a lot of videos which I have watched. I do believe that they might work for me also, but I just need to see it on myself. I of course want to grow my hair. Yeah, like, I love long hair, but I'm just too lazy. Next question is, my curls are all fried. I'm thinking of haircut but don't want to compromise on hair length. So what you can do is, if you don't want to compromise on hair length, don't cut everything at the same time. Just cut thoda thoda and maintain a healthy hair routine for the other part of your hair which is not dyed. If you have some ends that are like actually dead, which nothing can be done about it, then it's better to just cut them off, because even though you might have healthy roots and mids, because of the dead ends your entire hair would look unhealthy. So I would recommend, if it's really dead, then chop it off. If it's somewhat in the middle, if something can be worked upon, then of course you can take care of them. Just cut a little bit of your ends and you can follow a healthy hair routine. So that includes using a leave-in conditioner, oiling your ends, or using a serum. Just make sure your lengths and ends are always moisturized and hydrated. Don't leave them very dry. Don't be too harsh with your hair because that causes breakage again. Since your hair is damaged, I would highly recommend to include a bond building treatment. So that includes Olaplex, K18. You can go for either of these because they're actually going to repair your bonds and make your hair healthy again. So start using them if you're not using them already. Apart from that, use some protein masks. The Plum Macadamia mask is good. Then Fix My Curls has a protein mask. L'Oreal Absolute Repair is a great protein mask. So just use masks which repair your hair and also include bond building treatments like Olaplex and K18. Next, you have bangs. How do you style them when you tie your hair? Does it stick out too much? This is how I style them. So I just apply very little product. Whenever I apply for the rest of the hair, whatever's left on it, I apply there. I don't apply too much because it falls on the face, right? I don't want too much product buildup to be happening on my forehead because that might cause skin issues. I don't want that. And I just brush my hair when they are wet. I don't scrunch it too much because they become, I say, wonky. If I just brush, then they fall naturally like this. After that, they get frizzy. So in that case, I just keep it like this. I don't keep it in front. Sometimes I also use my Dyson Airwrap ka blow brush to just straighten, and yeah, just to make it look presentable. Otherwise I don't do much. Of course you can re-wet it and refresh it, but I do that very rarely. I'm just too lazy, sorry. I had done permanent straightening and now my 50% curls are back. Half me with the product with longer hold on curls. So since half of your hair is straight, right? I mean, I don't have experience with that because I have never straightened my hair permanently. But from what I have seen on other people, they usually chop it off to just start it all over again, because if you have these straight ends, they don't really look that great. And even if you follow a nice hair routine for this part, this will still kind of weigh your hair down and it will just not make your hair look that healthy, I feel. But again, I'm not speaking from experience, so yeah, I would recommend to chop it off if you're okay with that. Product with longer hold on curls would be a stronghold gel. The gels which are on the top of my mind right now is Ashba. Of course, Ashba gel is really good. Then there is Booklem Super Hold Styler. That is one of the strongest hold gels I've used. The gel by Curls. Curls is the brand name. Then there's gel from True Frog. So all of these have different price points. So you can definitely check what fits your budget. I do have a separate video recommending budget friendly products for curly hair. You can check it out. If you want me to make a video on expensive curly hair products, please let me know, because I love using expensive products. I would love to make a video like that. Doesn't stay for long. Also, best method. Oh, sorry, it was a continuation of the same question. So if your curls are not lasting long, you're not using any hold product, so start using a strong hold gel, and use gel when your hair is damp. Don't apply it on soaking wet hair. So first apply your leave-in conditioner, leave-in cream, whatever, on wet hair. Style it with a brush or scrunch it or do whatever you usually do. And once the water has been dripped off from your hair, that's when you want to use a gel. And don't rake through the gel. Just apply the gel upar se, like just glaze it over your hair so that the gel should form a coating over your hair. That's how you will get a gel cast, because when you get a gel cast, that makes your curls last longer. So when you dry your hair, the cast will protect your hair from losing moisture. Then you can scrunch it out if you want to, but you can keep a little bit of cast in your hair. That will make it last longer. I have a video made on how to create a gel cast. You can check it out. You can also use a gel twice or use two different gels, so that also helps with the hold. I have medium length wavy hair and I'm styling it for more more than a year now, but mid length is straight. That's okay, everyone's hair type is different. You obviously have a mix of straight and wavy hair, and wavy hair is like that. Your hair might not always be perfectly wavy. You can have a combination of different types of waves. You can have a combination of straight and wavy hair, and that's okay. You should just embrace what you have. But in case the straightness is causing because of the weighing down, then just use lightweight products so that your hair won't get weighed down, because if wavy hair gets weighed down, they don't look as bouncy and as wavy or curly. So just use some lightweight products. Avoid products near your roots. Again, hair mousse works really great for wavy hair as they are very lightweight. They won't weigh your hair down. So yeah, you can use any lightweight products. Next question is, how can I take care of my hair that keeps getting split ends? So the reason for getting split ends is dryness, right? So if you keep your mids and ends dry, they are prone to breakage and split ends. So the best way to prevent split ends is to keep your mids and ends moisturized. So use a leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioner is very important in a healthy hair routine. You can use a leave-in conditioner, and you can use some lightweight oil or serum on your ends. You can also use it on your mids so that it will seal in the moisture and keep your ends nicely moisturized, and it will prevent split ends. If you already have split ends, then you can't really reverse it, so you can just cut it off. Another reason for split ends could also be your hair health and your nutrition and everything, so do check on that too. Eat healthy, sleep properly. Like most of the hair issues are internal, you guys. So first start taking care of yourself, exercise regularly, eat nice food, and you will see most of your hair problems will go away. Some of my hair became so wiry and bumpy all of a sudden. I might not be able to know your exact issue, but what I'm guessing is you have product buildup, because this exact thing has happened to me. So as I learned more, I came to know it's because of product buildup. So use a clarifying shampoo, use a stronger shampoo, clean your hair entirely. It's okay if it gets a bit dry if you use a stronger shampoo, but just clean your hair. So that could be what is causing your issue. So these are all Instagram questions. Let me also answer some questions which I received on YouTube. I might not be able to include very old comments, but whatever is on top, I'll just go through them. So the most frequently asked question on YouTube is, and even Instagram actually, is about my hair color and haircut. I have like a million questions on this, and I get these questions on my old videos also, and I don't know what to reply to them because my current haircut and hair color is completely different, right? So you can definitely check out my videos which I've made on my haircut and hair color process. It's a vlog. I also have vlogs on my previous haircut and hair color, so you can also check them out. My current haircut, I mean, it never has a name, but it's just basic layers, and I have some bangs, and I had asked for a reddish brown color. So I usually get a balayage, but this time it was like a mix of balayage, and it was mostly freestyle highlighting, because the one I went to, she said since I have curly hair, you should have chunky highlights. So she had given me chunky highlights. Chunky highlights might not always look good on straight hair though, because when I straighten my hair, it doesn't look the best. But for curly hair, it looks good. Usually red colors fade away really quickly. So my red had faded away. It had become copperish. So I had gone again for a touch up recently, and she had used crazy colors, I believe, crazy colors, and there was one more brand. So both of them had red and pink color, so she had mixed both of them. They are semi-permanent colors, and she had applied it, and that's how it's looking like. I mean, it's a mix of a lot of colors, so I won't be able to tell you one exact color name. Next question, is it okay to mix water with shampoo for wavy or curly hair, or does it make it dry or frizzy? It's completely okay to mix water. I mean, don't add it in the bottle because that might change the formula a bit. Like, don't play with the formulation. But while applying it, you can definitely dilute it with water, and it won't make it dry or frizzy. It will actually dilute the shampoo, so it will do the opposite of that. I love to mix a little bit water. It just helps to foam better, to spread better, and it helps to shave, and it helps to save shampoo quantity also, because you don't need a lot all the time. Is it okay if you use hair masks, Dove or L'Oreal weekly? Yes, it's completely okay. Use what works for you. But if you use too much of it, I have explained it in my hair mistakes video. I had used too much of hair mask and my hair became overly soft. So if that's happening to you, then reduce it, take it slow. Otherwise, if your hair is very dry, frizzy, डेफिनेटली यू कैन यूज इट वीकली। मेरे हेयर में वाइट हो जाता है एक दिन बाद, एंड वो वाइट एयर में उड़ने लगता है, जबकि बालों को और भी बेकार दिखाता है। व्हाट टू डू, एनी सजेशन? सो द वाइट थिंग कुड बी बिकॉज ऑफ टू रीजंस। फर्स्ट, you may have dandruff or flaky scalp. So if that is your problem, then use something to treat it. Use a shampoo which is good for your scalp. So L'Oreal Scalp Advanced range is really good for your scalp, so use that. It will help with your dandruff. If you have flaky scalp or dry scalp, then use hydrating shampoo which won't dry it out too much. But if the white thing is not because of these reasons, it could be because of product buildup. First, clarify your hair, clean it completely. Next, the leave-in products which you are using, that could be causing the white buildup. So in that case, use less product, don't use too much. Some gels, tend to do that. So in case you're using a gel that is doing that, use less of gel, avoid too much of it. And when you get a cast, right, of the gel, then scrunch it out completely by using a serum or oil. So that should help. What if you don't use hair diffuser and let it dry naturally? Will it work? Yes, definitely. But if you're using a lot of styling products, it's gonna take forever to dry it naturally. You can sit in front of a fan, of course. You can dry it like Desi Kali has a very popular way of drying her hair. She keeps a hair dryer at a distance and she sits far away and it dries. This is without a diffuser, right? You can follow that. If you keep your hair wet for a long time, that is not healthy for your hair. So just have a balance, kind of. Use fans, use hair dryers at a distance. You can dry at least half of your hair using this method. Otherwise, you can keep it as it is. And if you're at home, that works. But if you're going out with wet hair, that is not really healthy and also gives a lot of frizz because of the humidity and the pollution and everything. So you wanna make sure to dry your hair before stepping out. Don't step out with wet hair. I mean, I'm guilty of doing that, but that's just not healthy for the hair. Do we have to do this routine every day? So this question I have got on a video in which I have used shampoo, conditioner and everything. No, you don't have to do this every day. You have to do it only on your wash day. So shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, gel, only on wash day. Then you have to follow this routine on your next wash day. Don't do this every day. You don't need to wash and style your hair every single day. You can do it once a week. I mean, it depends on your washing frequency. Mine is 1 or 2 times per week, but really depends on your lifestyle. The video is got really long. I'll just take one more question. If in the middle of the week hair gets dry and frizzy, do I need to follow all the steps like shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner? Quick fix, yes, definitely. You can refresh your hair. So if you have few sections which are frizzy, you can dampen that section. You can also wet it and just style that section using leave-in gel, whatever. You can also use serums. You can also mix leave-in with water and apply. So that really depends on what the hair condition is, because if your hair is dry, frizzy, then there's a different thing you might need to do. If your hair is not holding, the curls are dropping, then that's a different thing. So if you want me to make a separate refresh video, let me know. So that's it for this video. I'll stop here because the video has got really long, but let me know if you want a part 2 of this so I can answer even more questions. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. If it did, then please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel because it really helps me to make better videos for you guys. And I upload new videos every Saturday and I will see you in my next video. Bye.